Hello and welcome back to our HIP Roman Restoration campaign. In our last episode, we finished all but one of our series of wars over here. We're still fighting the Naphasids for this duchy, so let's go ahead and continue with that. This guy was rendered independent at some point, so we'll be able to declare on him as soon as this war is over, assuming that he wouldn't just accept a peaceful vassalization, which he would not. So the jihad for Volga Bulgaria fails. It looks like the Mongols did not need our help after all, so good for them. Alright, so we also have another siege over here. We're about to finish two pretty soon. Apparently this guy has been slandering me. Is this true? We have too many held duchies. Yeah, okay. This is because we are still holding on to the whichever one we got recently down here. I don't think that's causing us too many problems, though. This faction is not really dangerous yet. As for this, we probably don't need to worry about this duke in particular, so we'll just keep that for ourselves. Keep that to ourselves. And we had a grandson born. Okay. He's attractive and ill. Potentially a future ruler of the empire. My brother wants a fief of his own to govern. We'll mention a church career. And we've inherited the Despotate of Jerusalem, okay. We will just be granting that out as a hereditary title, I suppose, to the Duke here. And I guess we do have a couple of lower titles in there, so we'll give those to him as well. And we also need to find a new guardian for our daughter, since apparently Jerusalem was doing that. Our Despot of Castile is pretty unhappy. She could become Castilian, but I don't think that's going to cause any problems with anything. She's unlikely to in the less than a year that's left before she comes of age, so shouldn't be an issue anyway. Okay, that's 71%. Now we have nothing left to siege here. Okay, this guy is slightly happier now. Alright, and Leon's war is over. So they are now a tribute of our Vassal of Castile, which I don't think really does anything for us, but that's fine. I'm assuming that we aren't able to usurp this kingdom. Only 26%, yeah. But when we go to declare war on them again, as soon as our truce ends... Actually, our truce is not in effect? Yeah, okay, so we can just go to war with them immediately. We might be able to conquer enough land to be able to usurp the kingdom title, which would be nice. Depending on how the duchies are arranged over there. The actual Duchy of Leon is 5 counties, so that could definitely be a possibility. Ooh, and here is the Naphasid army. Okay. Probably we'll just fight them. Get this over with quickly. And they're coming into here in February, okay. Very long travel time. Well, I don't want to attack them in this county because it's mountains. Actually, that siege got us to 98%, so probably aren't going to need to bother with a battle at all. We'll just wait for this siege and we'll be at 100. In fact, we could even assault this and end it right now. Sure, let's do it. Actually, we didn't even need to, because he's giving up. We accept. Okay, so let's get rid of whatever land we just acquired there. We also acquired a few Sunni vassals in here. Not you, though. We are at peace, so we can ask these people to convert if they're so inclined. This guy will. This is our retinue, so we'll just leave them here. We can disband these boats. These armies can be disbanded. And also these boats. Our new wife is pregnant, okay. And our daughter became Midas touched. Why can't we become Midas touched and our heir becoming thrifty clerks all the time? Our son also became Midas touched, okay. So maybe we should have disinherited our elder son after all. Though he isn't an amazing character. Okay, so he converts. We'll go ahead and grant the duchy title to this guy, why not? Not this one. Do we not have it? We have to usurp it, okay. Alright, and we also have the theme of Portugal, I notice, which is something that we don't actually want. We'll just grant it to King. Okay. So you still won't accept vassalization, so we should be able to just declare on you, take this county. And at the same time, Imperial Reconquest on you, or your largest duchy. And we do, of course, have a truce with the Sultan. So why don't we reinstate our plot to try and kill him so we can get that ended a little sooner than we otherwise could. Just let our retinue stay here and siege this. And I imagine the armies from our local rulers here are going to be enough to take care of Leon. Actually have a decent levy from Portugal now. Let's see. I'll have you guys move up here. He's only got 6,000 troops, so I don't think we need to be too concerned. I think we've been making decent progress in our tier 4 here. Yep, definitely we have a list that no longer is the entire height of the screen, so progress has been made. Alright, he's up to 30 opinion into positive. He desires the theme of Mauritania Tingitana, which I think is this one down here. Not sure why he desires this. I don't think he has land in here. Ah, he does have land in there. Okay. Well, I don't really want to grant that to him, but it would improve his opinion a lot. Alright, our Ecclesiarch has fulfilled our ambition for us. We became zealous again. And we just gained some new land down here, which I assume is going to need converting, so... Actually, we still have to convert this one. Who are you at war with? Okay, Brabant. And these are my wars, okay. Our Duke of Carinthia is fighting somebody up there and has called people in. A holy man came to court today to talk about matters of faith, but it soon became clear he held rather unorthodox views. Being a zealous defender of the church at all times, I believe I did the right thing when I gave the order to imprison a blasphemous pagan who dared criticize my faith and my church. This guy? Doesn't look like a blasphemous pagan. I was still shaking with rage at the pagan's blasphemous words when this metropolitan took the opportunity to whisper good work in my ear. Thank you, I really needed that, so he approves. Okay. A famous herald, well versed in the diplomatic protocol, has arrived at your court. He is proposing his services, and our chamberlain is saying that we can make good use of him. 60 gold. I don't think I want to spend 60 gold right now. Yeah, we are making decent money though. Alright, you just march into Salamanca here. Looks like he's inclined to actually attack me there, that's fine. Unless he's arriving first, which he is. Let's change his mind about that. We can attack him here in the plains instead. So this should be an easy battle. Oh, maybe not. Oh no, wait, this is them. We apparently lost our commander in the center, so... that's not good, but we are going to win. So we'll pursue for one more battle, then march on the capital. Down here, obviously we are winning since we started the war with our army parked on his only county. Might have been a better idea there to actually let him raise his army and then fight it. But that's fine. We'll just do a couple of sieges and we'll probably win. Okay, we have a peasant revolt. And also this kingdom is called Castile now? Why is this being called Castile? That makes no sense. Anyway. Where are you? Nowhere. Down here, I see. Well, we should be able to raise plenty of troops from the local area to deal with you. Actually, it looks like Egypt is doing it himself, so even better. We'll just raise our troops anyway, in case. Just out of interest, what kingdom is this part of? Maghreb. So I suspect we're going to need the whole kingdom of Maghreb for the Imperial Reconquest. That makes sense, because I know we need this duchy down here. We won't be able to usurp this, I think, if it's his only kingdom title. It's not, though, so we should be able to usurp it. Oh no, these are claims. Never mind. But it's not his only kingdom title still. So we should be able to usurp it once we have enough land to do so. Ooh. Our brother, a claimant to my titles, is hiring men for an attack against me. Really? Is he the one that I told to go off and seek a church career instead of granting him land? Because if so, then I guess I deserve this. Maybe we'll put our plot on hold here, unless it is likely to end very soon. Any chance of getting over 200%? Seems unlikely. Okay, we'll cancel this for now. Don't know if we're going to have any better luck assassinating him, and in fact we might not even want to, since we could end up gaining Kinslayer. We had a son born in the purple. He's strong. Okay. Let's just see if it's even likely that we'll be able to kill him. Nope, seems like not. Alright. Let's go back to our other plots. And we're just going to have to wait for him to attack and fight him. Which is okay by me. And we can at least get this plot over 100%. If not 200. Let's check on this revolt here. Egypt's got 14,000 on the way. Yeah, we'll just go in with our army as well. Why not? Stolen some of that mysterious Aztec technology. Sounds good. And we'll probably go attack this little army here. Ooh, more technology. As soon as our siege is finished. Rebels were not a problem. And we're at 100, so we can end this immediately. Get this disbanded. Okay, we've sieged the capital. We can take a quick detour to fight this army and then come back. When are you due to arrive? July 1302. Okay. Our battle was a success. This guy's up to 60 opinion, so that's pretty good. Alright, we want to siege here. Only 22% though. Looks like the lower holdings are all cities and temples, though. Apart from this one castle, which actually we already own, so should be able to siege through a couple more here pretty quickly and get to 100. So 121% in our plot against the Sultan. Yeah, we're definitely not getting to 200. That's okay. Usurping the kingdom title down here, though, doesn't really help us, I guess. I mean, we can just grant the kingdom to somebody one of our vassals down here and hope they have enough strength to maybe take some land from the Naphasids on their own initiative, which could speed things up a bit for us. The feuding between this countess and this metropolitan has reached our court and can no longer be ignored, as your vassals both have brought their grievances against each other to you in the hope of garnering your support. We'll side with the higher ranking vassal, I guess. This guy is a wicked priest, so I guess that's also reason to take sides against him, seeing as we are zealous. So there's another decently sized army gathered up here. We'll probably go and attack them. We'll take prisoners. They're in the plains. I think I'd rather use the larger army, though, once they're finished with the siege they're doing. Then go back there. One of my guards seems to be unhappy about this war. It seems he personally knows some of the soldiers fighting for the other sides. We will sympathize with his situation. During a visit to Pempton, this exarch of Antioch and his entourage were accosted by brigands who made off with several valuables. He wants compensation from a mayor or something. Yep, sounds fine. We don't really care about mayors. We captured a count. Okay, well that gets us to 81%, so we're going to have to do a couple more sieges to win that one, but we're out of time for now, so we'll have to wait for the next episode. So thanks for watching, and join me again then.